We can still extend to 2 minutes. Max
Okay.
is going to be 12 minutes. Yeah, we can
So
wrap.
yeah. So the next one that we have is the habit streaks. In this, the reach and impact is pretty moderate since novelty features mainly boost retention but don't really affect all the users equally. Our confidence is high because habit streak models are also widely adopted, for example, in Duolingo. And it has been shown this. We have habit streaks first, and then we have the new prioritization engine, and finally the localized news network. Yeah. So next we have the metrics based on which we will be quantifying how well our features are working. So our North Star metric is the average stories per session per users, which um, and it measures how many news stories the users reads every time they open the app. This is important because if the number is high, it means users find value each time they visit and make it a point to visit again. Next, we come to the primary metrics. So in this, we have daily active users and monthly active users. So it tells us the impact shows that the higher the ratio is, the more loyal and valuable the user base is, because it's not just calculating the novelty users and actually considering the con- con- consistent users. Then we have the acquisition, which is the bounce rate, which is how many users leave just after opening one screen, and the click-through rate of notifications. This shows us how well the platform is attracting and pulling users into deeper engagement with the app and not just opening and closing the app. Next, we have activation, which is how many new customer acquisition, which is how many new users are actually coming in. And this indicates whether new or existing users are actually consuming content and not just opening and leaving. Then we have the engagement, which shows the frequency and depth of use. And retention, for the retention, we have the metrics used, which will be the percentage of users active after 3 months. We have the net promoter score, the average daily streak per user, and day 7 and day 30 retention. And then we have the referral, which captures how much word of mouth is driving the growth. And then we have the revenue, which reflects the financial sustainability of the product. Finally, we come to the secondary metrics. In the churn rate, we have percentage of users uninstalling within 30 days. Then we have the ad engagement rate and crash rate. Now, coming to our go-to-market strategy, we
We
have
have to here. Sorry.
okay.
Yeah.
So we have we divide into segments, and we have the acquisition channels and the engagement and retention finally. And with that, I would like to end the slides. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Sorry for interrupting. I think we have a lot of people presenting. So cool. I think this was great. I mean, Amit and I today realized that we don't have the local news thing, and that's such an important feature. So that's great of an idea. Super cool. Uh, if I have some suggestion, I would just like to say that the ideas were extremely good. I could feel that there was a lot of in-depth analysis done, but just that we can remove some terms that we actually use when we are learning, like KPI trees. So we can remove that term. We can remove such terms because they're just noise to the companies, right? So another one term could be uh,
I think the KPI trees term was there, and then the features you suggested were good.
yeah, they're
Yeah,
actually very good.
but KPI tree is the like for me like the first thing to do when you are laying out the revenue or any other metric.
I mean,
So
like the term,
without
of course, the tree was very important, but I
if I
think
said if
yeah.
I would have said key performance indicators, then that would be a fine. Like I can't understand why KPI was not so important.
Actually, Amit also asked me the same thing, and I realized that that is the thing because we usually use these terms when we are learning. So
Yeah,
while I'm there at the firm, we don't use RICE, we don't use KPI trees because that's just noise in the presentation. Every space that we have on the presentation is extremely useful for us to be able to add it like a hook, right? Because this seems like more like what would I have learned from a PM coaching or probably PM class. But then when you're actually presenting it to the company, because I've made such decks and my
yeah,
managers usually tell me that you should actually use this space very effectively because it's just like one glance and the people realize that if it is useful for them or not.
yeah.
So they should see it like a business strategy, a product vision kind of a thing as compared to product thing.
Yeah, like feedback noted.
Yeah, and I think this was extremely good. I mean, very well done, guys. I mean, I could see how much drill down you've actually done. So kudos.
Good job, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do we have any other suggestions? We can actually have suggestions from the people as well. Okay. If not, we can actually go to the Snabbit team. We actually ordered one Snabbit by
Yeah.
auntie today, and she was very helpful. We don't have cooks on Sunday, so thanks, Snabbit. But do we have the Snabbit team here?
Yeah, sure. Am I audible?
Hi, Sarthak. Yes, you're audible.
Yeah. Is my screen okay?
Yeah, something we can see on screen. You can start.
Okay. Call out my team, and just want to tell you that luckily us are far from. We didn't get diversity among the team. We are all undergraduates from engineering colleges, and we like most of us are inexperienced, but what we were able to pull off was something great, and I think that you'll like it, and I'm just proud of them, like what we were able to do in our tear downs. So yeah, started yesterday only when we were assigned this company. So naturally, our first instinct was to download the app, see what the user flow is, and like initially, like it's a very young startup, just starting out, and uh, creating a new space in quick commerce of providing services, right? So there is an operation side and there is this product side to snap it. But when we were onboarding on the platform, when we were trying to navigate different features, then and there only we found that there are so many issues which should be on priority to be solved, so that new users like us who are coming on the platform have a good experience, like in this new era where we are so used to good user experiences of Zepto and Blinkit for quick commerce. So Snapit just doesn't live up to the mark. It just felt off. It felt very difficult to navigate, and the user experience personally was not good. So we thought that it would be best that we start from roots, and our objective clear and intuitive first time booking experience. Like all of us were the first time user of Snapbit, and we thought that this is the problem that we can solve efficiently. So whatever issues we faced from first step to the booking step, we tried to solve them. So that's what we'll be presenting. We did like it's still a young startup, so there were many challenges in terms of user research, market landscape. We got an idea because Urban Company is there. It's a very big player. It's been around for so many time. It's highly funded. But yeah, like Snapit, there's another platform, Pronto, which I felt was more intuitive. We drew some inspiration from that platform as well. So yeah, I'll there were some assumptions made during our deck that they are sorted on the operation side and they have enough supply, and we just did not go into that thing. We just wanted to first make their product better, the app. So these are some anecdotes which we got on Reddit, on Google. So this is what we did. For next, you to give you some ideas about what we think are the user personas, I would call upon Pranjit. He would take from here.
So we have categorized into like three user personas. The senior HR at a tech company, and her main use of Snapit is for urgent tasks via instant and quick booking. She requires secure immediate help, trusted high quality help arriving in 10 to 15 minutes. And her main pain points include difficulty finding the replacement for domestic help, for a very short duration, and also shares everything in chaos when the household like suddenly takes leave or is unavailable. The second persona is a software engineer at a startup, like where in Pune, the Snapbit is currently unserviceable at the moment. So occasional cooking help and laundry services like are the main goals over here. The the pain points include he has tried various local contacts, but service quality is inconsistent. Also, he gets frustrated when he has to depend on manual searching and bargaining. The third person is Digonto Ghosh. He's in Powai, Mumbai. So he's very pre-planned person and would and like to schedule household help in advance to align with work trips or
Yeah,
any.
that's fine, guys. Just a reminder. Yeah.
So yeah, his main pain point is lack of certainty around scheduling ahead with trusted helpers. He has difficulty finding someone who fits his calendar and maintains consistent quality. So I would now pass it to Hanshraj.
Okay, Sadak, can you change the slide?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so here comes the main issues while onboarding. So while onboarding, the first problem that you're going to face as a consumer is that, as a user, is that the service is only available in certain select areas of select cities. For example, Gurgaon, Mumbai, and Bangalore. In those cities also, it's not present everywhere. It's present in select areas. So the first issue that the first issue that comes is that after completing that entire onboarding journey, they are not able to get the service. So the user will feel disappointed about that. The second thing that we realize is that the app UI it's not made correctly. The thing is that the entire Snapbit theme is pink, and while the app UI is set in purple, so that creates a disconnect and it will hurt the brand recall. So that's the issue that we propose to fix. Also, we decided to add an extra feature of browse the app. So, for example, if you don't have the service available in your area, you can't actually use the service or you can't browse the app. So, we decided that for any new user in whose area the service is not available, we can allow them to at least browse the app. So that's the small pink button that we added on the bottom right. So yeah, that's the solution that we came up with. And the good thing about the app is currently doing is that they have added a notify me button. So whenever the service becomes available in their area, so they can get notified about that and they can start using it. So thank you. I'll pass it.
Okay, so as soon as we like download the app, so the third or fourth part while we are onboarding ourselves asks us this question, like how many number of rooms we have, number of washrooms, and number of residents. What is the size of a room? Now I feel this as very irrelevant asking here, and like it instills an idea in the mind of the user that whatever they're going to enter here, the help which they're going to receive will be from this part. But actually, what I think should be is asking for the number of rooms or number of washrooms when we are selecting the service. For example, when I'm selecting, I want a house help to clean my room, then they should ask me the number of rooms I want. Like I want cleaning for one room, or I want cleaning for other room. What they are doing is they are fixing it in the initial part of the onboarding journey, which I feel is very irrelevant. Sartha, can we move to the next slide? Now, once we are in, we find that on every reload we do, like this starter pack pops up. Now this becomes very frustrating for a new user. It so when I joined, well, like when I started using this app, I couldn't see some of the features. So I was just refreshing, like whether it's a network problem or not. So on every refresh, this pop-up was coming up, and it was becoming very frustrating for me. So I don't know if this is some idea from their end to like push their product, But I think pop-ups should come at some regular intervals and not on every refresh I do. Thank you. Now I'll pass on to the next member for the next part.
So hello everyone, this is Viraj this side. So what I would like to draw your attention to is the activation flow. So when we first open the app, the user is welcomed with the activation hub, right? So this is where the journey begins. Now, right now, many users, even when we first hand used the app yesterday, so we got confused between the now and the schedule options. Like sometimes they even book the wrong option due to this confusion. So to solve this, we propose that we have two very clear cards like Snap It Now and then Schedule Service. So each card not only looks distinct, but also tells you upfront basically what you're getting. Like Snap It Now shows the estimated time of arrival or and the number of available experts. Yeah, sorry.
Time is up. We can extend it to 2 minutes, but just try to wrap it up in next couple of.
Okay. So yeah, then we can move to the current the service selection option. So in which what I would like to a major shift is that instead of asking users to pick a time slot first, we now ask them to pick services first. Like because the duration of service defines how much time they will need, right? So not the other way around. So each service card will come with its duration and the price displayed upfront. And if a user selects multiple services, the app will automatically add them to a persistent cart. So we can add a sticky footer like Zomato, and it will add services to it. So then we'll go to the slot recommendation, where intelligence comes in. Like many users in the past selected 1 hour slots only to find out their chosen services needed 2 or 3 hours. So this created cancellation, refunds, and frustration. So we propose that we have a proper slot recommendation that the app will recommend them that how much time till the slot will. Then we'll go to the next slide. Omkar will take over.
Yep. Apart from that, the major feature that we worked on is an expert profile section. So right now you can actually favorite experts that are coming and visiting you, but then there's not a lot of information about who is helping you, who is providing the service, and the ratings are not maintained. Per user or per expert over there. So maybe having an expert profile section would help us in actually scheduling the services better. You can take that up according to your preferences, according to your past experiences with the particular expert. The calendar and time selection, I think Viraj mentioned earlier also. The time selection and the service is not really intuitive right now. You select the time slot first and the service only to end up realizing that the service requires more than the time slot that you selected. So just an intuitive flow change on that matter. I think in the virtue of time we'll move on to the next one.
So yeah, the activation is just as I said, experts profile selection. So basically, we'll display their expert score and their whatever their major skills are and their reviews, etc. So moving ahead.
The time is up, guys. We are over 12 minutes. Yeah. But good work, guys. I think, I have actually used Snabbit a lot, so I think I can see through the suggestions that you have actually made. So my flatmate got confused between the instant made option and the made option where you have up to 2 months, 2 days.
2 hours.
My bad. Yeah, that you have after 2 hours. So that's when she was also confused with this. So I believe this is a great idea. But if you go to slide 6, yeah, so I was not too sure of if you should let people browse the app if it is not available in the particular city. I mean, I personally don't agree with that idea because I believe people will be very confused about what should they do after browsing. This is what I felt. I mean, you can counter me, of course. This is like just
Sarthak, you are mute.
Like I have one school of thought here. Zepto and Blinkit do not allow to complete the to browse the app if it is not available, right?
Right.
But that I know. But there are some apps which actually allow the user to complete the flow, and then they tell them that your the area is not serviceable, right? But that also is problematic for me, that I have invested so much time to browse the app.
Right.
Agree, right? But we are soft blocking the user. We are not taking away, like we are blocking them initially. But if they want to, like, we are giving them a choice. You can, like, it was only notify me. So the option was either notify me or not notify me. With browse the app and notify me, they will either browse the app or they will click on notify. So we wanted to give that choice to the user, so that at least either it creates a recall for the user, or at least we can notify them when we are serviceable in there.
Correct. So either they should not be allowed to have the onboarding completed, so that they don't end up wasting their time.
Yeah.
If you're letting them in, have an option to probably recall them later that we are
Yeah.
now serviceable in XYZ
Yeah.
city. Yeah, that makes sense. Nice. And also on slide 8, you mentioned that the service, they could be charging based on service and not time, right?
Or they can just choose a service first and then like do the booking.
Yeah, because they might not know how much time would take for, like, let's say, utensils. So I personally believe that this is intentional, because see, different people take different time in with respect to, let's say, if I have a 3 BHK and I have huge rooms, so that might take longer. If I have a lot more utensils as compared to normal, it would take much more time. And that's why they're renting time as compared to renting facilities. So that just in case if it takes more time, it's fine. Or if it takes less time, I can give some other work. How it works. Yeah, I believe that's all from my side. Do we have any other suggestions for this? But I think you have picked few suggestions extremely nicely with respect to the user purview. I mean, I believe the suggestion that you mentioned, that the timings, they should be able to understand if it is, that's not quite self-explanatory in terms of if I'm getting the maid right now or 2 hours later, can I pre-schedule? That's actually very confusing. So I think that's a great idea, and a lot more others. Yeah, Amit, do you have any suggestion?
Overall, it was good with some good ideas, and yeah, it was good job, like for from all of you guys who are like doing engineering and
Right,
then
absolutely.
doing a tear down of a product. Very, very good job.
The fact that you're exploring all of this while you're there in engineering is commendable. I mean, I was not even aware of product management when I was in college. So that's great. Very proud of you guys. Very good job. And another thing, we can have the titles a little more hooky in terms of, let's say, this would improve your dash to dash. Let's say this would improve the onboarding experience to have more conversions. And that would make people more curious about reading, oh, what is this? Yeah,
Yeah, good idea.
I think that's it, guys. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you for the feedback.
Okay, next we have which team?
We have Team Jar next.
So am I audible?
Yep.
Yeah, Rohit, you're audible.
To confirm, is the screen visible right now?
Yes, it is visible.
Okay, got it. Okay. So yeah. So this is Team Jar, and we are here to like do the product tear down of Jar itself. And firstly, before starting, I would like to like give a token of appreciation to my team, which was a mix of both experience and starters like me as well. Like I'm an engineering student, but they were Sahil and Karthi, who were experienced for a year or two.
in this. So they gave us a lot of insights, and we also they gave opportunity like people like me who have no experience in doing this, and here are we doing the product here now. So before tearing down the product, I'd like to introduce the product to you, the jar, if people don't know about it. Also, I also most of us didn't know about it. A jar is basically derived from the word golak, and I'll be using the analogy for the whole presentation. So what it does basically is, uh, if we are paying a certain amount, it rounds off the amount to zeros or the nearest possible numbers and invest those amounts in digital gold. So that is where the jar comes in. They put in small tokens of or coins to invest in digital golds, and that is what the product does. And we have put out the solution in two ways. The first would be the user journey, which would be improving the user journey, and second would be in putting a like introducing a new product or a feature exactly, which would be the AI automation in the customer support, which is a major concern for jar right now. So for our first approach was to look into the customer supports, customer reviews, and that's how we came about the solutions. And yeah, we will be starting with that. And our summary would be first the challenges that we addressed through the customer reviews, which are the first being the user flows, first being the hidden fees, which basically meant that if people were investing 10 rupees, they were not aware that that 10 rupees includes a GST. So effective, like what we call it, investing would be, suppose if it is 3%. I'm not correct me if the maths is wrong. Suppose if I'm investing 100 rupees and 3% is GST, my effective investing would be 97 rupees, and that the customers didn't know. And that is where the major customer satisfaction drawback was. And then the second was the average response time. There were a lot of steps in the user flow, signing up and eventually getting ahead with the investing and the completing the whole user flow. And third would be the overwhelming notifications, which tended to, according to the reviews, tended to leading to fatigue. That was the things. And there were a lot of competitors as well. Paytm Gold, Kuwait. These were applications that were doing it right at this point of time, who didn't have these problems. And that is where we have focused on a few metric points, which are customer satisfaction, which is going to be the major concern here. And the second would be AI automation. Moving on to the next page, current customer journey. So I'll be taking you through the customer journey of all from start to end. The first would be discovering the app, which we stumble upon through any way. The second would be the onboarding and starting the savings. So what we do is we sign up. There were I think 7 to 8 steps of signing up, and then they would give an mandatory option to save, put a automatic saving of at least 1 to 10 rupees. Then third would be the first pain point of our customer journey, which is after signing up and investing, they would immediately start getting notifications, which would be overwhelming and spam like notifications, which the customers would obviously won't like it. And third would be the tracking their invested amount through the gold share prices, not share prices, sorry, the gold prices, and how their investments are flowing up or down according to that. And then would be the second pain point, the withdrawal. So we know that gold luck is supposed to be easier to get the money out. We should break it and get the amount there itself, and that is what jar sells. But the major pain point in this was they were making it a bit hard, or they were putting a lot of friction to get the withdrawals done. And in addition to that, those hidden charges, they were posing a lot of customer satisfaction problems. And that is where, as a user, we met
we try to use create a user persona of our own, which is a teammate. Yeah. So these were the needs. She needs transparency in all transaction. As I mentioned, they are investing, so they need transparency in their money. Instant support when needed. These were the two major problems that we are solving, and then the financial security and trust, and then easy investment learning, which these 2 points are lacking in JAR right now. And we can see the goals, clear visibility to all charges and fees, quick response and customer support, understanding investment basis without jargon. And key concerns were obviously, as I've discussed, hidden fees, concern about delayed support responses, and predictable and transparent withdrawal process. So this is our solution or value proposition, which would be verticalized in three ways. First would be transparent fees. We would let the people know that what they're investing and what is actually going into the gold investment in the process, so that they don't get really frustrated when they get the amount out when they withdraw. And then stress-free withdrawals. So we could reduce the withdrawals, which would in turn lead to a lot of withdrawals, but it would lead to increased customer satisfaction, which is our priority right now. And the third would be AI assistance, because it is a fintech app. There are going to be a lot of problems regarding the transactions. So we need, and Java was lacking a lot in this. So we had introduced an AI assistant, which would be helping in the same stuff. So what we combined in these solutions, the impact would be customer satisfaction would increase to 98%. The average response would be less than 2 minutes. That is, the whole user journey would lead to decrease to a 2 minute, less than 2 minutes, and net promoter score plus 35. I'm sorry, I don't know NPS about NPS, but yeah.
Rohit, we have 2 minutes left.
Okay, sure. I'll wait for you. So these are the metric transformations that we have focused upon. The customer satisfaction, as I said, it is 75% as we have analyzed through the reviews till now, which would be increasing after our implementation. The response time, the net promoter score, first contact resolution, and AI automation, which is going to be the major impact player, which is decreasing a lot of stress on the manpower and the whole customer experience by introducing the what we call it, customer support. And this is the like UI we use, because JAR doesn't allow screenshots that we can show here. So we have so our team has tried to make a UI which resembles that. So this is the user flow that we have done, and to support the customers, we have intelligent AI assistant which gives sub 2 minute responses, 73% task automation, and complete visibility about their investment and where they have invested and what prices they got cut through their investments. And the comprehensive portfolio and support dashboard, which increases the transparency. And yeah, this is the dashboard benefits are holistic view, real-time updates, increased engagement, and trust building, which is the major concern for JAR right now. And operational excellence metrics, as we discussed, the the customer satisfaction score, the first response, which would be less than 2 minutes, automation rate through customer assistant, and FCR rate, which would be increasing to 75%. And we have all used the data-driven decisions, and that this would be optimizing on the basis of the data that we feed to the AI assistant, which would be increasing and optimizing and improving day by day based on the people and the customer insights they get. And this is the implementation roadmap, where the MVP phase, the first sprint would be first months, and our target KPIs would be first contact resolution and ET accuracy, which would be increasing the preview functionality, basic AI chat support, and ticketing status tracking, which is there, but we can put AI in that. And an enhancement process where withdrawal and refund tracker would be a bit improved, and then proactive status alerts, enhanced AI capabilities. And the third would be optimization phase, which would be the 4th to 5th month sprint. And this is how we would track the KPIs. And the last page, which is the before the pain points and after these pain points would transform into trust drivers. So the first would be overwhelming notifications, hidden charges, slow support, and no visibility about support and support status and timelines. So this is the customer satisfaction score. And after that, we have implemented, and when we implement all the sprints, which would be fee transparency, predictable withdrawals, instant AI help, and visible progress. And that is where we solve the problem for JAR, introducing a AI chatbot feature, as well as improving the whole user journey through introducing UI aspects and UX aspects whole together. So that is where we end our presentation. And yeah, thanks a lot.
Super cool,
Great job,
Rohit.
Team Jar.
The presentation was so neat. Very nice presentation. I mean, in terms of, it looks like some senior leader has made it. I mean,
No,
someone.
but
Yes, my name is Benita. So yeah, it's a teamwork. So we did have senior, special
yeah,
mention goes to Parthi NS. He has put in a lot of work. Currently,
yeah,
he's in a meeting, so he couldn't join. So
Yeah,
yeah.
it
yeah,
looks like
that's what.
the noise versus signal ratio is just too less. The noise is
Yes,
too
yes, exactly, exactly. We did. It's the senior support that we got. Special mention to him as well as Somnath, a guy. So
Yeah,
yeah,
sure.
these two people were leading.
Actually, the whole team that has put the effort is not the ones presenting. I'm just speaking here, but the
right.
whole team has put an effort, and yeah, that's our
Yeah.
appreciation.
Great work, guys. Very
Yeah.
nice.
So to everyone who's learning, so initially when I started making my PPTs, they were very. I mean, they used to have a lot of noise, and it was usually not a good idea. PPTs should be very neat and they should convey a lot of things. And this is exactly how it was. So kudos to that. And how did you actually calculate the transformed scores? I mean, I saw a lot of places wherein you have mentioned the CSAT score is now 98%. How did you calculate it?
So we try to, if anybody else can add to, as far as I have observed, we have used AI for calculating the analytics for the given time. We could use those tools, and yeah, I don't think that these are accurate scores, but uh, my answer would be AI.
And they're very valid. I mean, I believe if I was the one, even I would have not been able to have an exact score without the data.
Hey, hi. This is Karthik. Sorry, I just quickly jumped in for this question. So we used pulled out the feedback points. I mean, like we went to AA obviously, but we inputted the customer feedback ratings like 4.5, right? So we have just given those to the AA and asked them to provide some hypothetical stats. Like they AA use some logic. They had a percentage for this kind of like 4 to 5. What could the percentage and 3 to 4? What could be the percentage? So it projected some percentage over there. And after putting in AA, I mean, like after we proposed the solution, we entered into AA again. It just mentioned like if we implement the solution, what could be the CSAT? It's just a projected score again. It's not a final score, but
Yeah,
it could be the projected ones.
right. It absolutely makes sense for, I mean, of course, it could never be accurate not being a part of the team, but this is excellent. Very nice. Do you have any suggestions?
Yeah, I would just say that very nice. And did you also design that prototype like which we saw in the tech?
Yeah, we used Lovable. I mean, like it was thanks to Somnath. We since I am already in product management, right? We know there are multiple AAs coming in where you don't have to work or code anything. You just prompt it. It gives you even with the code. So we use Lovable. We use Figma as well. But I started using Lovable as well. So with the Lovable, we just got all the prototypes out of it. So we exported out. That's it. Yeah, it's
Super
a
cool.
Lovable.
Yeah. You can add those
Nice.
links here. I mean,
Yeah, sure. I will put it out here. Yeah.
links here as in the deck also.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sure. Sure.
Yeah. Super cool, guys. I mean, this was excellent.
Cool. Great work.
Do we
Thank
have
you,
any
guys.
suggestions from any other person? Okay. Cool. We go to step set go next. Do we have team step set go here?
Yes.
Hi, Sridhar.
Just confirm whether my screen is visible or not.
No, it is not till now. Carry on.
Okay.
It's
Is it
visible.
visible?
Yes.
Okay. So first of all, I will thank Nailit and IIT Guwahati to give me that opportunity to lead such a talented team and do product management hackathon with those teams. So our task is to go with step set go. It's basically a fitness like service kind of thing where people usually walk and they won't get anything. So this step set go take us those challenges. Basically, whenever user move, walk, or run, he can get coins, and based on those coins, he can get rewards and coupons. So whenever we jump into that challenge, we first have to analyze what kind of problem they are tackling and what are the solutions they are bringing in. Analyze those all stakeholders. And wait, is it slides are moving further?
No, we are stuck on slide 1.
Okay, wait a second.
No, they're not moving. Shripal. Yeah, they're moving now.
Okay. So basically, we analyze all the stakeholders which are involved in that platform. So basically, they are targeting youths because they needs rewards whenever they walk, whenever they go. Older peoples don't need because they have already money. They don't matter for them much this platform because it's also drains or battery. So we will go about stakeholders, and then after sociology of design also matters, like how that psychology of that platform, like kind of in your circles many of peoples are not using those platforms. So where they are lagging, we are go through like we start from the root, and we are finding out what caused them, like what damage they are, like a real problem in that area. Because that platform also win a award in Indian Government Award Innovation Challenge. But after COVID, they are losing their revenues around 2023. So we analyze all the things. So first we go with the user reviews. What are the users are main challenges are faced by users, user interface and their experience, and what are the reviews they are giving in Play stores and everywhere. And after that, we went to new business models which they can introduce and new strategies they can implement. So I will first explain the user reviews, those strength and weakness, where they are lagging and where they are good at it. So basically, whenever they sign up, their onboarding process is too lengthy. There is no direct Google. You can't integrate direct with the Google. They ask you all the details, and whenever you we saw in the heat map, there is many people just log in, and after 30 days they just log out. So their downloads are not increasing that much. So onboarding process is too lengthy, and there is no personalization. There is every people have the same things. They are not personalized answers. Questions are asked in their onboarding process, and also there is less tracking of inaccurate step tracking also there. So basically, sometimes it records more steps, and sometimes it record less steps, and sometimes it's got unsynced with Google. Basically, it integrate with Google Fit, and sometimes it automatically unsync with it, and user don't get any notifications. So other key challenges is only of iOS users because it's connect to the Google and Google Fit. So we will go about all the things which we solutions which we have did. So over to Sharanya. He will explain the competitor analysis.
So coming on to competitor analysis, as we all know that identifying a great product or developing a great product is identifying a competition. So that's what we did. We identified a direct and indirect competitors, wide range of competition. That's what I did. A direct competitor was Sweatcoin, as it was basically enhancing or rewarding same as our process rewarding model. It was rewarding us based on our walk count. Our indirect competitors were like Healthify Me, Pace, Intopia, and Grow Better, and many more. As we can see the matrix here, there is
Sorry,
many.
half time. Just letting you know.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, we have seen here the matrix is wide range competition. We have realized there is wide range of competition with direct and indirect competitors. So after doing a competitor analysis, like the core competitors, the next slide, Shreepa. After the matrix we have just seen, competitors, we have realized our main focuses of certain apps like Sweatcoin, its main focus is also step tracking and digital rewards, same as our main focus, which is step tracking and rewards. But what made us unique was the rewarding model. We had the SST coins and marketplace rewards, while other Sweatcoins rewarded in digital tokens and offers and donations. So there were no direct rewarding system, like they offered donations or tokens, something like. And the Pace also rewarded the customers with self improvement focus and no tangible rewards. So we realized a main thing, simple thing, which is a plus point, was SST coins and marketplace rewards. After doing a SWOT analysis of our steps at Go, we realized our strengths were the strong presence we had, and also the simple and effective reward mechanism we had of our daily steps, and also the in marketplace is great tangible value. That's what have we added our one of our strengths in the SST. And our weakness were main weakness, the user satisfaction which we had lacking was UX and UI compared to other global ads. The comparison was quite weak from other apps. And there's also limited integrations, like walking did not integrate with the walking count or walking bands as well. That's were one of our weaknesses. And we also had the less scalability outside India as well. Yeah, the opportunities which we could analyze were that we could expand our tier 2 to tier 2 and 3 Indian cities and similar emerging markets. We can integrate the with the current local markets as well for the rewarding system, and also integrate with the variables as well. So the threats, which the main threat we realized was the user retention, as Shripal has mentioned earlier. The customers were not retaining in the product. That's what we have also realized, and we have also realized our competition for global apps like Sweatcoin is much wider, but it's global. So and we are localized. That was one of our main competitions. Now I'm passing on the mic to Astitva, who has designed the UX and UI.
Okay, thank you. So it was for me, it was a reunion after 4 years. Like I have used this app in 2021, and now when I logged into app, it was a cognitive overload for me. There was too much of ads on there, and the home screen was too much cluttered. All the feature was thrown to me all at once. So, and the next screen was the reward screen. It was also too cluttered. I didn't even know what to click on and how to click on, basically. And then there was three options: deal bazari, help center, my rewards. It was also cluttered, and it was a bit confusing for me how to understand and to gulp the knowledge they are giving. And so we redesigned the home screen. So can you open the prototype, Shripal?
Yeah, wait a minute.
Oh, okay. So just a second, he's opening the prototype we made in the lovable. So first of all, as the app
Is it visible?
yes. So first of all, as the app reviews research and the app store research, we found that there was no auto step detection or the step were skipped. So we add an option of auto step detection, which would enhance the user trust and rebuild brand authenticity. We also add an option to sync with Google Fit, which ensures and rebuilds top on our trust. And the next, we add a AI coach tip. AI coach tip. It is a personalized thing, like when user. It is based on the user weekly progress. The AI coach tip is personalized to every user and according to the time of the day. We also added a weekly progress bar, and we added a new subscription pro model.
In our subscription pro model, there is audio and there is advanced analytics, and there is also a unique feature which we added, which is a explore trail feature. And we also redesigned the rewards page. Can you show that, Shripal? Rewards page. Yes. Previously, the reward page was too much cluttered. We divided into three categories, like which is active, which is not active, and the auctions tab is different right now. It is from premium user to gain a revenue income also. And there is also a challenges tab. Can you open challenges? Yes, so this is our new less cluttered app. We have divided into three sections: the active and the discover and the completed ones. So previously the challenges tab was too much cluttered. There was 7 to 8 challenges and didn't know what to click on. Right now it is categorized, and it is also it also was like a social app. You can connect to other people's, as see the leaderboards, who is on the top and all. And we also try to make a 3-level distribution like the silver, gold and platinum ones, which the user will feel more intrigued and to use and to get the top of the list that the Microsoft Edge reward system use. And the new tab which ours is the explore tab. Can you open that? Explore tab. Explore one. Can you open it? Yes. This is our new discovery tales option, which is unique. We added a new discovery tale, like if there is a Starbucks nearby, you don't want to get a free coffee or a free trial of a cult fit gym.
Guys, we're out of time. Sorry.
Okay.
But super cool, guys.
Just give us 5 minutes. Just give us 2 minutes. We will wrap all the thing.
Okay, so
Okay,
about
we'll do one
the
last
revenue model.
and we can complete within that. Yeah.
So hi everyone. We have noticed that they have two revenue model basically. Basically, first one is the Google ads they're running on the app, and second one the through their premium model. But the premium model not more like many things. So we have introduced first location based. Like in the task, we can see that people can reach MACD throughout the step counting. So we collaborate with MACD. If they reach using our app, so we give them coupon. It is of two types. First, we can see that partner stores and cafe. If it is for MACD, and second, we go for seasonal geo hunt. Like in the festival season, like in Diwali, if we pick 2 or 3 local store, we partner with mainly in metro city, so we can get step using our app. If they went to their store, they will get app coin or coupon, depend on that. And next, move next, Sripal. So, and new feature I want to add in the subscription model is a remote work. It is like you are working in your city, but you have chosen the map of Paris or anything like that. Like if you choose a Paris map and you said that
Time. We've been here 13 minutes. We have completed. We'll probably give chance to next teams.
So just can you give 2 minutes? Like just about to finish.
No, I mean we want to be fair for all the teams. We did stop at the teams also. Yeah.
Okay.
But thanks. This was great. This was actually very nice. I really loved the prototypes. I've personally not used Step Set Go a lot. I usually don't.
So that's what we at the end we came with market strategies also, because basically they are not active in social medias. Their last Instagram post was in 2023. After that they have did no marketing. So we are introducing some reward models in the pro subscription model, because they have very few more features in their pro subscription. So we enhance the pro subscription model and along with the local reward connection. So 2 models we introduce, and market 3 market strategies we also introduce. Short
Are
term
they still updating their app though? I mean, I'm not sure. Probably if they've last posted in 2023, I'm not sure if they're posting any further updates for their app. I'm not sure though. But yeah, just a point to wonder over.
Yes, they are posting the updates as in the Play stores. Also, they were replying to some of the bugs, and they also reported that they are fixing the step count bug also.
Oh, nice, super cool. It's nice, guys. Amit, do you have any suggestions?
Yeah, I think initially you were talking too much about bugs, so that's where I thought maybe we can talk more about features. like some ideas which we can include in the app, and that is what you guys did afterwards. So when you are posting this on your LinkedIn, I would say just focus more on the feature ideas which you have came up with,
Yeah.
and less of the bugs, because to a company they already know what the bugs are there in their app. Like
I
they
mean, especially
already,
the integrations part.
yeah.
I mean, if they have limited integrations, they would probably know about it. But probably some features or some super cool ideas that you have, you can have them at the initial part of your slide as compared to later. Yeah.
But it was good.
Thank you.
This was super cool, guys. Loved it. Do we have any other suggestions for team steps at Go? Okay. Cool. We go to the next team next. We have team Ixigo next.
Yeah. So hi everyone, we are Team Exigo. It was extremely well leading this team. Like we are all BTech people and all with very less experience in hackathons like these. So it was a hell of a ride, like from ups to bottoms, from getting nothing done in meets to getting that last minute slide done. It was a great journey. So my team will take over right now.
Yeah. So before going into the product makeover, let's see what is the current scenario of Ixigo. So yeah, as everybody knows, Ixigo is an OTA and booking platform founded in 2007. So it is the second largest online travel business in India currently, and it's the fastest growing in the OTA market. So yeah, I mean, we have the numbers as the proof. So if you see the percentage growth is around 35-36%. If you look at the CAGR of the overall OTA market, it is around 10%. This itself indicates that Ixigo is the fastest growing in the OTA market. So we can see the jump of 132 crores from financial year 23 to 24 and 188 crores from 24 to 25. This implies we are seeing an accelerating growth. And also Ixigo made key acquisitions from Abibus and Confirm Ticket in 2021. So now looking at the other financials, Ixigo got 28.7 crores as the net profit, which indicates 76% uplift year over year. And it got revenue of 4,600 crores. Compared to previous year, it was 55% high. And if you look at the Ixigo's market share by segment, Ixigo is the leading OTA in terms of train booking, capturing 51% of market share, subsequently followed by buses, flights, and at last hotels. So the offered services from Ixigo are train ticket, it acquired Confirm Ticket, and flights, buses, again acquired Abibus, and finally hotels. Some of the key features that we see in Ixigo are we get Ixigo Assured flexible bookings, and we get automated web check-in for flights, and very own AI chatbot named Tara for conversational support. So yeah, even if you look at the user space, it's increasing very rapidly. As you can see, the number, it is 55 million as of March 2023. Then we have seen a growth to 70 million, and currently we are at 90 million. So the user base, I divided it into a 3-scale user base, like primary user base where we get a lot of users booking trains, then again bus, flights, and hotels. Yeah. So this was the overall overview of Ixigo. And then coming to competitor analysis, my friend will continue.
Okay, hello everyone. I'll be taking over the competitor analysis. So as we can see, Ixigo has many competitors in the market. Make My Trip dominates with its own online travel agency. They are an end-to-end all the way from travel to hotel to bookings to tourist places. And Booking.com majorly is very dominant in the global accommodation and for holidays. Yatra.com is Yatra.com basically focus on B2B travel, and ClearTrip is majorly known for its clean AI. And GoIBibo is a type of website that attracts value focused through user discounts. So now coming to the common industry gaps that is found in all ticketing agencies is the refund transparency is very weak. When a user books a particular ticket, they are not sure whether the entire refund will be given or not, and then many hidden charges. So the user is not fully sure what he'll be given. The personalization is very weak because a lot of people travel for different purposes. Some people travel for leisure, some people travel for work, and then some people travel to explore places. So there is not a lot of strong recommendation that can be given. And then the emergency travel mode, if unfortunately, if someone happens to someone and a last minute booking has to be done, there is no such feature that exists in the market right now that can handle this option. Next slide, please. Okay, so now coming to the user personas, we have majorly divided a segmentation into three parts that will help us to roll out features and help us penetrate the market here at Ixigo. So the first one is the price sensitive trainer. So that is an example of students who are willing to explore new places but are on a very tight budget. And our pain points is there are a lot of fluctuating costs, and we have no promo codes and offers, and a lot of manual effort is required to compare a lot of prices throughout various websites. And now coming to the next one, that is a corporate and frequent flyer. Majorly, they are the ones who want to travel in the least amount of time, and their pain points are slow refunds and rescheduling processes. There is no itinerary management from there or from their company. They have to do it by themselves. And this is we have tried. Last, the user segmentation is the leisure and family traveler. These are the people who value convenience but are very bombarded with multimodal bookings. Their pain points are they don't have a lot of refund flexibility, a lack of personal recommendations as they are not very used to traveling and willing to explore new places. My friend Jatasya will take over from here.
Next slide. So even though our user base is growing with 82 to 84 million monthly active users, we are essentially operating with a leaky bucket. And this is due to two fundamental problems that we have identified. So first is on the acquisition side, we lack a strong differentiating factor. Our offerings are too similar to our competitors, which means we are not giving users a compelling to choose us. And existing users can easily switch for a better deal, right? And secondly, and more critically, retention is our customer support quality. We are seeing frequent refund delays and mishandling of cancellation. Even though we see a rating of 4.7 on Play Store, on deep analysis of reviews, we found that customer support quality was a common issue. So around 35% of customers would recommend us after a support interaction, and our repeat purchase rate are low as a result. So switching on to the next slide. Right. So this analysis finally leads us to a clear and focused problem statement that Ixigo struggles to attract new users due to low differentiation and find it difficult to retain existing ones because of inconsistent customer support. So our goal that we formulated is to build reliability and stand out in the market to strengthen both acquisition and retention. So how do we do this? We have chosen a targeted approach. We're not trying to solve everything for everyone. We have identified three key initiatives. Like for acquisition, we are targeting students with TripMate. And you ask why students? They are a massive underserved segment and are primary trained users. TripMate solves the trip with a tight budget. Like if you are a college student, you might go on a college trip with your friends at least once in a college. Everyone plans to. So TripMate is your buddy for that. To create a powerful differentiator, we are introducing rapid route for urgent travelers. This feature finds actual fastest way to destination by combining travel modes, and it will carve out a unique high-value niche and position Ixigo as most reliable in case of emergency. Like Ixigo will be your go-to place. And to fix our leaky bucket, our retention problem, we are upgrading to Tara 2.0. We already had a Tara AI, and it really needs some update to be at par with customer support. So we are going to give an AI-powered assistant upgrade designed to provide instant, transparent answer to very support and refund issues that are driving users away. So now I would like to pass on to my teammate.
Hello.
This is Ian. We all have, we all have been there, like post-trip rituals we all do, right? Not packing bags, not sharing photos, but those sacred meetings in which we open, the ceremony in which open splitwise and everyone splitting together like some finance committee meeting of RBI. Confidently thinking, "Arey yaar, kitna maximum 10-15 हज़ार ही जाएगा." But then bam, splitwise hits you with a number that's always 2 to 3K extra. Like, bro, where did your secret supercharge come from? So here we bring you to this to solve this problem challenges. TripMate. This will solve your problems like this. We have to bounce back between multiple sites, bookings.com for booking hotels and traveling red bus and something like that. And so we build a feature, TripMate, which will help you with this. I will not be reading the benefits, of course. I'll be showing you the prototype we built. Can you see my screen? Yeah, sure.
And
So,
the 10 minutes are up. We're up for like 2 more minutes.
okay. Let's assume I choose 4 days and I set my budget. When I create, it will create a budget overview. You can select for multiple people. It will divide the budget in those people, and it will give you suggestions for transportation, like transportation. How can you go from Siliguri to Darjeeling with the cheapest or the best possible way? Accommodation, different accommodation options will be provided, and day-wise itinerary will also be given, like what the local attractions will be mentioned with the prices of individual. So,
Okay. So, there will be often times when urgency strikes. No travel app really helps there. Current platforms only show you the fastest flight, but don't factor in wait times. So, a 2-hour flight that leaves after 7 hours isn't really the fastest way to reach today, right? Travel Travelers in emergencies end up juggling multiple apps and agents to find alternatives, but they end up getting disappointed, right? So to fix this, we also introduce a feature. What it really does is that, let me show you through the through a prototype. Prototype का ज़माना है भाई, एक दो और prototype दिखाया जाए. So here is our prototype. So if you actually see, we have a button here called Plan Now. Whenever you want to go for an emergency travel plan, suppose your family, somebody is sick, so you would obviously want the fastest travel route to your home, right? So we can just enter your from destination to destination, and it will just fetch you the immediate plans. You can just click on find emergency routes. So what it does is that it finds you the fastest route. So it is taking you 6 hours 20 minutes if you use train plus ride. This is the first in-app feature across the entire industry, which will feature multimodal transport in its app itself. Till now, nobody else features this. So it's a very good USP for Ixigo and a very good customer acquisition strategy for them too. So you can see a direct flight is there, including the total wait time. It costs you around 10 or 15 minutes, but this fetches you the fastest train time too. So this is basically the main USP which we want to build on. Nextly, we will also go for Tara AI, which my teammate will pass on.
Guys, we're up with the time.
Ma'am, just last feature.
Yeah, this is Tara AI. That is something, the in-house Ixigo's AI-powered travel assistant, which was launched in 2018. Yeah. I just can you see the screen? Can I just guess? Yes, maybe. Yeah. So, basically, Tara AI is a travel assistant app where it was basically done, like Tara 1.0 was only about support and refunds. And Tara 2.0 is a place wherein it helps you in smart budget planner. So this is cost conscious, whereas it is also in emergency trip, which was already mentioned. But here it helps you in brainstorming first. So if I wish to get to a place, say Bangalore to Mumbai, it just helps me in terms of brainstorming early, and then maybe Like if somebody wants a chat based feature to plan something, this is the way they can go through. So then going into the other parts, maybe as lack of time.
Cool. Guys, can we just stop now? Sorry, we have 3 more teams to present and we want to be fair to everybody, right? But this
Yeah.
was
Ma'am,
excellent.
can you give us just last minute, like one important section is just feature prioritization success metric. We'll just wrap up within 30 seconds and we can. Is it fine?
I think, sorry, like we have stopped other teams as well
Yeah, and
mid
that would not be
presentation.
fair,
Yeah.
right? We want to be fair to
ठीक
everybody. Yeah.
ठीक है, fine.
I mean, if we would have given if we would have given them, that would have made sense. But I don't want anybody to feel that we were unfair to them. So sorry, but then super cool.
Very nice ideas,
Prototypes.
like
I
that
mean,
emergency trip planner was really a very nice feature. And I
Thank you.
think that is not there in any
hi,
other.
Sai Prasad's friend.
Yeah, he's Komal actually. We both are in the same team.
Oh, okay. I thought he was just a random flatmate.
No.
Yeah, so super cool ideas. I believe I'm sure Ayan was actually a part of Zomato last time, and I believe that he was the one who was just coming up with ideas about prototyping. I believe I could be wrong.
100%.
Yeah, kind of. It was a team effort actually.
Right, but super cool. Very nice. Do we have any other suggestions for them, Team Ixigo? Guys, you can pitch in. Even if your ideas are not good, that's fine. Cool.
Guys, we do not bite. You can ask your questions.
Sure. Okay, super cool. We loved it. I don't think we have any suggestions. Do you have suggestions?
No, I think it was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Cool. Let's move forward. Next, we have Team Park Plus. Is Team Park Plus here?
I don't think we have Team Pack Plus here. Let me just see their WhatsApp group, what's happening. In the meanwhile, we can start with AstroDoc.
Yeah, sure. We are here.
Yeah. Cool. We can start.
My screen is visible.
Yes,
Yeah,
Sumant.
it's visible.
So hello everyone. Our makeout is on AstroTalk. So I just wanted to thank my team because they have prepared this makeout in a very short period, and we all are second year engineering students. So yeah, that's further proceed. So I just wanted to give a short intro of AstroTalk. So AstroTalk is one of the India's online astrology platform that connects user with verified astrologers through chat and call or maybe a video call, and they offer services like free kundli matching, puja, and that's all. So uh, we have specifically the problem faced by the first time free chat users, like they provide the free chat for the first time. So we have identified that very first interaction a user has with the platform strongly shapes their trust and perception. So we found that first experience of user is very important, and but
One,
right now,
they're at the first screen only. I'm not sure if that's intentional. I mean, we can see the first
what
slide. Your slides are not moving.
actually I haven't moved the slide.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so let's move on to the slide. Next slide. Yeah, so many users thinks AstroTalk is a scam. Even when I use data for the first time, I also feels like that. But why? The main reason is their first free chat. If that chat feels too short or confusing or fake, and user lose trust very quickly. So we think and we research that why do users feel this very way. And we have checked the product and mainly found the four big issues. First is user activation problem. So almost around 60 to 65% users drop out even before they use the free chat. So the free chat is usually around 2 minutes, and so users feel just it's like a teaser of movie, like they don't get the real value. And the second one is feelings of the users. Like many users say that 2 minutes is not enough to trust an astrologer and to build a connection with the astrologer. So, and also some astrologers give a very wrong answer or a general advice. So they want to sell their service. And also users feel disappointed at that time. Third one is conversion problem. Most first time users do not pay after free chat. So they feel pushed to pay instead of feeling helped. And the fourth one is perceived scam. Some threats ends suddenly because like sometimes the platform show wrong information about remaining few minutes. So this makes like a user feel cheated. Let's move on to the next slide. So like let's see how this affects the business. First is customer acquisition cost is around 500 to 750, and because Astrotalk recovers it in 6 to 8 months. Their marketing is strong, but many user leaves early, and monthly paid session is around almost 4.5 million. But the main problem is almost 80% revenue comes from the repeat users, not new ones. Their revenue growth is very good. In past 3 years, they have grown from 115 crore to 615 crore. Their revenue is good, but their profit is still low because too much money is spent on marketing and payouts. The company is growing fast, but the converting free users to paying users is still very big. I just wanted to give the next slide to my teammate.
So
Lavish.
myself, Lavish, and I would continue from here. So now we talk about user experience and reputation. Like why the reputation of Astrotalk is actually declining. It is moving towards negative line. Why? Because on Reddit and social media, on any or either on the Play Store feedback section, you will see like mostly negative. Those negative feedbacks are around the free chat issue. Like most people feel like it is scam, but why they feel like on in the free chat they get only 2 minutes. So like they get 2 minutes to interact with the in the astrologer, so it bit feels like they don't able to connect with the astrologer, so they don't get the experience. So the value which actually the app Astrotalk wants to project, it doesn't get to project that view. Instead, like the people who actually use this free chat, they just feel like this is a scam and I don't want to pay my money for this 2 minute session. So the value which Astrotalk wants to convey, it is not perceived by the people. It's like people perceive it as a scam. So like just we saw in the previous slide, onboarding, like 65 to 75% people stop on the onboarding only, but after the onboarding also the activation rate is very low. People convert from freemium to paid model, which is a very less percentage of people convert from premium to paid model. The reason is that like the experience which people get from the freemium model is very bad. Like they feel like I'm not going to pay money for this two type of like these type of 2 minute sessions. Like they don't get to interact and the value is perceived as it is just a scam. So like I would like to tell about like these metrics and the problems. Like the customer acquisition cost is high, which is like spend 500 to 700, but they are recovered in 8 to 9 months. But the 80% of this and the revenue, 80% of the revenue comes from the old users only. Only 20% of the revenue comes from new users, because most of the users who actually convert from premium to paid, they continue very less percent of people continue, they drop. So like now I would like to move on the solution part. Like I would like to pass on to my teammates.
Okay, can you guys see like how app with million downloads and crores of funding onboards their new customers? Just look at the app. Like
It looks like they're still stuck in 2010, and it moreover looks like uh, WhatsApp scam. So it needs makeover. Like you're
Quick
looking at
reminder,
the
3 minutes left.
okay. So you can see the color is very basic, and it looks like it was made in early stages when Windows was developing. So it need a retouch. So Akshita is there. Akshita,
Yeah. So moving on to
फटाफट
the
कर दो
next
भाई.
slide. Yeah, moving on to the next slide. This is the new, attractive, and updated design of AstroTalk we have here to present. This was created on Figma. The new design here is a proposal for a better and interactive UI. We made our background more suitable to the theme with eye-catching gradients of yellow and orange. The progress bar has also been updated with AstroTalk's logo as the piece of attention. The input field is also a gradient design of yellow and white, as you can see. Finally, as an interesting trivia for our users, we have added the zodiac constellations in the background, which change with the timeline with as the slide goes on. The purpose here was this updated version was to boost the engagement, which aligns with the product and aligns with business goals, and modernize the look to enhance the user experience, hence boosting our retention. So moving on.
Jajit.
Yes, brother. So let's start with the product focused solution. First, to increase perceived value of the free session, we suggest either extending the free chat duration or value check algorithm. If the user doesn't get actionable advice, they are offered with an extra minute or a free follow-up. Second, personalization and trust building. From the very first screen, we can highlight why inputs like date of birth or place matter, and showcase astrologer credentials and ratings to increase credibility. Third, clear communication. Setting right expectations for what's possible in a free session will reduce user disappointment. Fourth, monitoring and training astrologers. By giving real-time feedback and running regular refresher training, we ensure higher quality responses and can retrain or remove astrologers who misuse free session. Finally, gamified onboarding and platform. Here we can incentivize users with credits, badges, or rewards for completing their first chat and nudging them to convert within 24 hours. Next slide, brother. On the business and retention side, we focus on driving repeated engagement and conversation. We start with a referral program, rewarding both referrer and the referred user with small wallet credits once the paid session happens. Feel natural instead of pushy. And finally, enhanced remedies, product linking. After a free session, user can directly purchase recommended remedies or sacred
Sorry, to
products.
the time is up. We can have 2 more minutes. So
Yes.
yeah, that's it.
So next, strategy and solution roadmap.
So yeah, moving to the strategic solution pathway. The step one is like data analysis, continuously monitoring drop off points, response quality, and free to paid conversion by cohort. Step two is purpose driven onboarding. Here we communicate privacy, credibility, and session value upfront, which reduces friction and suspicious drop off. And the next point we have written is iterative testing, piloting changes like extra free minutes, AI based summarization, or follow up nudges. With A B testing, we can track NPS and conversion improvement. And these product focused, business focused, and strategic roadmap solution can create a structured way to improve first time user experience, build trust, and drive long term retention. So yeah, moving to the next summary part.
So in summary, AstroTalk's free first chat is a strong acquisition tool, but right now it risks being seen as bait and switch, leading to user confusion, mistrust, and drop-offs. Our solution focuses on enhancing the free chat's value, ensuring high astrology quality, build transparency, and trust from the start. With guided onboarding, trust signals, smart nudges, and retention hooks, we can not only improve the first time user experience, but also drive higher free to paid conversation, reduce acquisition cost, and unlock long-term growth for AstroTalk.
Super cool. Good guys. I think this was actually very nice. I have
Sorry to interrupt. Umang, last slide, bro.
Oh, sorry. Khatam. Bye bye. Tata. Goodbye. Very nice. Are all of these here second years?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Probably
You are all
just
second year.
first year finished, kind of.
Nice. Super nice. So have anybody of you used AstroTalk ever? I mean, anybody in the call?
Yeah. In morning only I tried it. I asked it like, when will my wife will have a baby? So he says, you're having a good luck, so it will, things will work fine. And then it started asking me to recharge.
I remember talking to one of the Panditjis and he was like speaking so slow, and while the balance was just ticking. So, and he was just mentioning after every minute, you can recharge. So I remember that, and then I uninstalled the app. And I think one thing that I've noticed about that app is that the card balance is never zero. So you can never just utilize the entire balance, and that is where it is like a clickbait for you to be able to keep using that product. So that's another thing.
And I think in the deck we can like there are some slides where there is just too much text. So maybe we can just reduce some
Yeah,
text to so that we can highlight the main points.
right. And I feel the memes were funny, but I mean, they of course look nice here, but the titles and all could be a little more professional in terms of having people realize that what are they looking into. And instead of sentences, we could have pointers there. But like your second years, guys, I mean, we don't expect too much from you, and we are super happy that you participated. You have 2 more years of college to explore.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Don't call ma'am. Okay, do we have any other suggestions for Team Astro Talk? Okay, was there somebody who was saying something?
Google is saying something.
Shut up, Alexa. Yeah. Do we have anybody else who wants to add any ideas, or was there somebody saying something?
Are we the last team?
No, Jannu, we have Clubhouse as the last team.
We have a lot of people voting in chat, but when it comes to actually talking, nobody is showing up. Why?
The results will be announced like today only, or it will be announced
Today
later on.
only. We will announce around like 10:30.
So we have to wait in the meet.
Yeah.
So AstroTalk is a scam then. Bye.
Yeah, actually, I had one suggestion for AstroTalk. I don't know if that will be relevant, but if you see on YouTube and Instagram, a lot of people are kind of going in making reels in scientific way, blaming astrology as fake kind of thing. So what we can do is, I saw this one reel where they were actually connecting science and astrology, the effect of moon on water and how it affect the body. So that way the astrology can actually make the content and make aware about it, because obviously directly going by making traditional content won't help it. If they try to connect it with science, it can actually help them.
Have you seen the
Making
current ads of Astro Talk by any chance?
I mean, yeah, I have seen few ads. They are mostly like you try this, you will get some put birth dates, name, and all. You will get that you will get girlfriend in this time. You'll get job there. So that kind of, so it looks kind of fake if we try
Right.
to connect it with some astrology thing, with science thing.
Yep. We have a big bindi auntie who's telling about when will your ex come back and things
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. So I personally connect with your suggestion, and I think connecting it to science would make much more sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Done. Plus Urfi Javed convincing. I've seen Kiku Sharda getting successful because of Astro Talk. Okay. That is a huge market. Cool. Done. Now we have the last team, Clubhouse.
Yeah. Is the screen visible?
Yes.
All right. So, hey guys, this is Team Clubhouse. We are a diverse set of people coming from different countries and different experiences. The only thing common between all of us was that none of us have used Clubhouse. So, yeah, but yeah, let's just dive into the data.
I'll be here. I'll be here. Shut up. You spitting on yourself, bitch.
Yeah, sorry for the pardon my French, but that is how your onboarding experience is on Clubhouse. So as soon as you register, there is no feedback given to you, or they don't ask you any questions. You are straight directly thrown into the app, where you are blasted off with random rooms. And as you have seen, that was my experience when I opened it. I was greeted with some pleasantries. So that is one of the weirdest experience I've ever had with an app. But coming to Clubhouse, I'll just give a quick intro to it. So Clubhouse got really famous during the pandemic. It was the first audio-only social media app, gained a lot of traction. Can be attributed again to the pandemic. Was really famous amongst people. Had more than 100 million downloads in like 2 months, with 20-30 million active users, daily active users. But right now, it's in the dumps with barely any traction, any visibility on social media. They haven't posted on Instagram from like previous 3 years, not been active on X, not active on LinkedIn. Currently, they also are fighting with a lot of other competitors like LinkedIn, Discord, Zoom, School, etc., etc., etc. And yeah, that is the current state of Clubhouse. As you can see, we asked ChatGPT what product should we pick for the teardown. And lo and behold, Clubhouse was the least liked by ChatGPT. And clearly, even ChatGPT thinks that it is currently not good.
We
Yeah,
cannot see your slides. Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you.
Let me see the slides.
Yeah,
Oh.
same. Okay,
I'll
apologies.
share it
Bye.
again, then, I guess. All right. Yeah, back to my spiel about ChatGPT. Yeah, so clearly, even ChatGPT thinks that Clubhouse is not the app we should have taken for the teardown, and it is currently in a really bad space. Retention has been really bad. It does not have any clear value proposition as compared to the competitors, etc., etc. But there is an opportunity in the market. Audio-only social media apps still are in the race, as highlighted by X or Twitter Spaces. LinkedIn had their own offering, and there is space for that, but there needs to be some improvements for it. Yeah, here's the wall of shame. So a lot of people have been talking about Clubhouse since long. There were feedbacks from 2024, 2025. These are like the recent, like the past 2 months, where you can see that people have really been disliking the newer updates. And these were some, we also got some feedback from users who used Clubhouse back in 2021, 2020, and they shared the same experience. So what exactly were the pain points? Broken login. So the only way you can log in is through your mobile and via OTP, no other options. And many users have been locked out, not been able to access the app, which is a very big pain point. If you can't use the app, I mean, what do you do with it? There is no real support. The only available support is through emails, and good luck getting replies from there, because people have been waiting for emails for like 4 or 5 months. A lot of excessive notifications. Personally, not a fan of that. No personalization, no onboarding. As we showcased in the initial slides, you get blasted off with random audios, and it can be in other languages as well. Inconsistent UX is another problem. The Android and the iOS apps are way different, and the experience differs a lot. So if you're someone who uses different platforms, you'll view a completely different app, etc., etc. And there's like many more problems, like regional limits and no exit options. So you basically can't delete your data and your accounts if you want to offboard from Clubhouse.
Uh, the competitors in general are Discord, Twitter, MX Spaces, LinkedIn audio events, which has been discontinued and now is part of the LinkedIn Live offering, and School and Gumroad. What we glean from that is that Clubhouse lacks stickiness, and others win by not only using audio as a vertical and not only audio as a only sole offering. So then, based on like feedback from users, from Reddit and Twitter discussions, from Trustpilot, from App Store and Play Store reviews, and more, we saw that there is a clear disconnect between what people want and what Clubhouse is offering. And there are some key feature opportunities which we are going to explore right now. Yeah, so the target persona that we planned to target was is like
just a reminder, we are half time. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the persona that we're targeting is someone who is an influencer who wants to use Clubhouse as to increase the reach and to basically sell their templates or like give talks and stuff like that. So this persona is not the this is from the supply side of things. So this is the creator, and we also had different personas for like the users, which you can view in the appendix later on. And now over to Nandita, sorry.
Yes. Here in the solutions, first solution, like quick wins, like we have 3 wins. First, smarter onboarding, like in the onboarding, we don't, the app doesn't ask for interest, language, or any preferences. And if we can upgrade it. And quick win 2 is humanized customer support. So users are waiting for the queries to be solved like week on week or even month on month. So we can upgrade this thing also. Here, second quick win is handling unsupported countries. Like there is a premium thing for only 2 countries, I guess. So they will show like not available in your region. So next solution is live room filters. Like user is thrown into the live room, right? So we can add filters to highlight which is currently active and which is not, so which has replay thing, so users can distinguish between live rooms and replays. Move on to the next solution, simplifying UI. So here we can have the settings kind of thing, upgrading user-friendly navigation, and we can clutter, we can free the clutter and frustrating the groups and rooms kind of thing. We can have the big buttons to it. Next, third solution, better moderation and safe spaces. Like if the room is having a hate speech or abuse kind of thing, then we can report to the room safety center. This solution will have moderated rooms, like sensitive topic alert, something kind of thing. Next solution, recommendation engine. So it is like personalized feed recommendation based on your interest and listening history. So after onboarding, we can ask for the user like what are your interests and things kind of, and smart tags and categories it will be easy for the user. Next, here are the metrics. Okay.
Sorry, you can go ahead, Nandita.
Yeah. So North Star metric is like a live room join rate per session, and supporting metrics, filter usage rate and time taken for the first join. L2 metric like replay room join rate and drop off rate. So these are the metrics, supporting metrics for the winning solution. Yes. Over to Sai.
Yeah, so coming to the main crux of the situation is that Clubhouse currently is not suffering with bad feature offerings, or like features is not the main problem that Clubhouse is facing. Currently, what it's the main issue is that there is no clear positioning for it. So I believe that the branding and the go-to-market strategy needs to change. And it is a very relevant problem as they're still looking for people on their team who can do this for them. So there's like live openings for them. What we want to do is that we want to give creators more control over their spaces. So currently the settings are very minimal. You get more options on Zoom, which is kind of insane that because this is an audio only app and then you don't have options. We plan to acquire through different channels and also give creators the ability to link their other social media apps, which is currently only available in the US and Canada through premium subscription and not available to all. So there needs to be a clear positioning for Clubhouse to be the place where you can come and listen to exclusive talks, because there's no live recordings, and that was how Clubhouse gained virality, through invite only links and not being able to listen to them. So we need that to create that fear of missing out loop in here. Yeah, so we also created a prototype. Feel free to scan this and try it out on Lovable. I'll just take just few seconds to show it. Wait, and not, in the interest of time, take more time. So basically on the current onboarding, you don't see your region highlighted. With this, we want to give you options to log in with other services like email, Apple, your phone or Google. And then you're, again, this is something that is missing from the current app. And then basically you can go through and choose your username and talk about yourself. I'm just going to add some gibberish. And this is where, which is what is lacking. You don't have any options to pick what you want to see. There's no explore like feed similar to Instagram. So the experience is same for every user, irrespective of their demographics, their interest and everything. And we plan to test these using A/B tests, which we have laid out in the appendix. And yeah, that's the new onboarding experience that we have envisioned. And thank you, guys.
This is actually very cool, Sai and team. I mean, I remember downloading Clubhouse in my office, and it started with that onboarding of speaking out loud in front of like 20 people, and I was so embarrassed. So I completely relate to it. And yeah, so we actually chose Clubhouse because there were a lot of openings with this product. And I believe that this product does not have a lot of traction. So that's when we believe that, you could probably get some opportunities there. And, a lot of their improvements were quite obvious. I mean, I don't know why they don't have that, because apparently they might not just resonate with their product vision. But this is excellent. I love the PPT. Where did you create this from?
Canva.
Oh, nice.
Shout out to the team, not my effort, but yeah, shout out to the team.
Okay, so in Canva, do we have these live PPTs also with those borders?
Yeah.
And I like the prototype of the new onboarding flow. And I think, yes, that is something which is missing in the current app. Like there is no personalization at all. You are just, yeah.
You feel like you're just thrown into the deep end. That recording is actually my onboarding experience, and I just heard like 15 different slurs in the first 10 seconds on the app.
Yeah. Nice.
Right.
Good work. Any other feedback from anyone? I don't think so. Okay, cool. Great work, team Clubhouse. Very nice.
I think we can come back around 10:20 instead of having a longer break. What do you suggest?
Yeah, but do we have Team Power Plus, or is it missing in action?
Okay, I believe they're not here. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, guys. So, what do you want to do next? Do we take do we take a 5-minute break, or do we meet at 10:30 directly? You can have your comments in the comment section. 5-minute. 2-minute. Okay, guys, we understood. Okay, as early as possible. So we are going to be meeting at 10:15.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll be announcing the results then. So 10:15 is the time. I'll update it on the group. So we will be announcing the winners, number 1. Number 2, we have some exciting hackathons coming up. We will update you with that. And we have some exciting problem statements for Nailit also that you can solve. So yeah, see you at 10:15. Bye bye. Yeah, same
Yeah,
link.
same link. Yes.
You can stay or you can go, whatever feels okay to you. But we're going to be here at 10:15.
Hello. Hello, guys. We are back.
Guys, can we have some more videos turned on so that we can click a picture?
Not more, all videos turn on.
I mean, it starts from more. Nice, nice. Some more people. Ayushi, Lavish, Sai. We'll just click a group picture and probably then if you want to switch off, you can. Thank you. Some more faces, at least 10 more faces, and then we'll click a picture. 4, 5. Nice, nice. I was not ready.
Okay.
Guys, 3, 2, 1. Okay, cool. So guys, we'll be announcing the winners now. We will be announcing them for the solo challenges first. We have tried our best to have no cheating, so we'll of course need more ideas to be aware of it, but
Yeah, here it is.
So for starting with the domain champion challenge, we're going to be starting with the B2C apps first. We have Astitwa Agarwal and Mandar. Both of them have actually scored 86.5. So guys, any winning speech? Okay, Aryan has a doubt. Yes, Aryan.
I want to clap. I raised my hand after that.
Okay. Astitwa Mandar, do you want to speak anything like a 1-minute speech? I would like to thank my parents, my family, team Nailit.
Are they they're on the call?
No, just shaking.
First time here.
Okay. Just shaking right now. Okay. So, would you like unmute or are you okay? You don't want to speak? You don't get
No.
Sancho again. Yeah. Hi, Asitwa.
I just wanted to thank you. Nothing else.
Okay.
Is Mandar there on the call?
Cool. Okay, we can go to the e-commerce challenge then. And of course, I forgot mentioning that everybody who has won will be getting a month of free Nailit subscription. So yeah, kudos. For the e-commerce domain champion challenge, we have Arnab Das who has won. Do we have Arnab here? Oh, so I can complete my 3-week prep kit.
Yeah.
If you are very regular and if you complete it in 3 weeks. Also, it is very adaptive in nature. So like it automatically detects what your weak areas are. Cool. For the mobility and travel, we have Aryan Kumar here. So do we have Aryan?
Yeah, he's there. We have spotted you, Aryan.
Hi Aryan, you have won.
Thank you. I'm pretty good. Yeah. Thank you.
Are the guys here the ones which have won through ChatGPT or what? Why are they so okay with it?
Okay, I won.
I mean, we could see
Okay.
the leaderboard from beforehand, right? So we pretty much.
Yeah, that makes sense. Right. Cool. And for the AI search impact, the generic challenge, we have Sai Raina.
Oh, the one who was leading.
Yeah. I tried finding Sai Raina on LinkedIn, but I could not do it. I did not find him. So congrats, Sai.
Thanks, guys. I don't have a winning speech yet, but just one like a post, like words of appreciation. I really liked how the back and forth and the follow-up questions were. So yeah, winning the challenge definitely will help me, and I can use the platform for 1 month now. So yeah.
Let's go. So what do you do, Sai?
Yeah, I am currently working at, like I said yesterday, at an early stage startup, and also a student.
Oh.
You are in
So it's like
Canada.
Okay, you're in UK.
yeah, the company is in Canada, but I am in US.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right. Oh, sorry. So apologies, I just forgot. Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, for the product makeover challenge, do we have any guesses? Wild guesses in the chat? Please don't guess your own team. Jar Clubhouse. Okay, that's close. More guesses?
Shivagat says everyone won.
Okay, so we'll start with the third position. Third position, we have. What's up with these Exigo? Why are they capital? They're typing capital Exigo. Everybody's like typing in small. Third, we have Team Exigo. Yay! Guys, we don't just make those people win who make prototypes. That's not true if you believe that. And at the second position, we have Team Jar. Any guesses for the first one? The guess is that onboarding of that platform sucks. Yeah, okay. We got you. It is Clubhouse. Excellent work, guys. So we yelling and creativity. So these were the 4 metrics, right? So these were the 4 metrics, right? So you can now actually download the certificates from the website, and you will also be seeing a feed. If you have any feedbacks for us in terms of if your experience was shitty or it was good, you can have it there. Be as constructive as you can. We would definitely try to improve it, and we actually learned a lot this time as well. So this was the first time that we have ever collaborated with a college, and I wanted to understand if what you guys prefer, actually doing it with students if you're a student, or if you're professional with students if you're a student, or if you're professionals doing it with student or professional. Review wherein some people were saying that we did not have fun because we're professionals. Some like healthy mix.
The mix of
Yeah, I think if the matching between the professionals and the students could be made better, that would be great. Like last time we had like the leader. So this time I was the leader. Clearly not enough experience, but last time the guy we had, he really helped us out, and so I feel like if there is that mix, it is beneficial for both.
Right. That makes sense.
I agree with that because like I guess the younger, like, I mean like the students, right, who was joined, I mean like they are much more advanced in their tools, Gen A and everything, right? I mean like I'm an experience, but I learned a lot from the teammate who I had to work with. Ways.
What ratio would you suggest? What is a healthy mix for you? I mean, a random guess could be fine.
3:2.
Where 3 is student and 2 is
Yeah.
I mean like professional as a higher thing. I mean like so that 60-40 or the 3 is to do whatever it is. I mean like that way.
Got it.
I think I could speak a little bit about my team. It was a very interesting mix. So we had college students. I was leading, so I had 3 years of experience. I was also joined by 2 other people who had some experience in product management. I'm not sure about the other guy, but I could see that they knew stuff, and I was also able to learn a lot from them. And then there were students who were supporting us and they were learning as well. A lot of them picked up on the go. So I would say 2 to 3 people who know how to do this, and then they discuss it among themselves, which helps the other students, say 6-7 of them, to gain so much knowledge from them as well. And then we also understand how to use the tools, how Karthi was just saying.
Right. That actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep. I think the experiences are quite random, to be honest, because the teams are randomly built. So I believe somebody would have had very shitty. So we'll try to balance it from next time. But overall, the feedback that we have been getting is nice. Cool. So, Amit, do you want to? Okay. Another thing is that we want to have some ideas for the non-cheating policies. Amit and I have exhausted our brains, and we are thinking of having wherein everybody can type their answers instead of them seeing on ChatGPT, because that just kills the entire purpose of solving questions, right? That just kills the entire purpose of sportsmanship. So we right now have the AI detection model which detects it, and the proctoring which is in place. Of course, we had some bugs, but we're going to solve them. And
Yeah.
if you have any other wild ideas that you believe, a mixture of professional people, but if you have an idea of how can we more restrict people, because we want to make sure that we don't restrict the people who are not cheating.
Just
Actually,
suggested. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
yeah. So actually, while solving that solo challenge, I got the question beforehand before getting prompted. So that actually there is a space for just to simply copy paste and get the answers, right? So if the proctor is on, then we get the question. There is less possibility of cheating because it went into full screen. So copy pasting and switching tabs, I don't think was possible. Since question got beforehand, the cheating was possible. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody says
Interesting.
they ask for screen access. But that's not the point, right? Even if you give the screen access, I could be using another device, because screen access we're anyways having a provision of not being able to switch tabs. So what's the point for screen access?
No, like I am giving a note of hackathon right now of IIT only, and they ask for screen access, your camera access, and they check if you are like switching tabs or not, and they like call you out if you do, and you have to like start the test from starting.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Okay, we are open for ideas. Of course, we can discuss this later also. We don't want to have you here for long. I know it's late. We're open for such ideas, and we will make sure that we integrate them. This is also very interesting about using device camera. You can probably ping us. I'm not quite sure what it means. Using camera is what you mean? Jishan?
Yes. I just wanted to say that uh, I gave a test for a product management interview. So like they were, proctoring the whole screen. Like they even turned on the camera. There was an AI assistant who was actually noting down my activities. So I think
What
it's a pretty
platform is this, Jishan?
um can't remember the name. It was a bit weird. So
Okay,
Okay.
no worries. Thanks, Jishan. If
Thanks.
you remember, please ping us. Yeah.
Sure.
Cool.
I have one idea. Like just give fake warnings.
The quite irritating part. I mean, I remember being in VIT, and then there used to be this shitty software called as Code Tantra, and even if the dog would bark, they would be like logging me out.
Yeah, I'm saying just give fake warnings. Like just give him an alert so he'll be more attentive. Either he'll be more attentive or he'll suck at the interview. So he'll be more nervous. If he's cheating, if he's not cheating, he'll be very confident. So that will let him go through.
And now everybody knows that they're going to be fake. Thanks, Parth. This was helpful.
Guys, why do you want to catch people cheating? I mean, it's after all, they are going to fail the interview and it's not going to help them, right?
Okay, so we are actually partnering with companies Shubhagat, and we are going to be filtering these people based on like top 3, top 5, and we want to make sure that the candidates that we're passing out to them are very good in
The skills.
yeah, because
They're not cheating.
ultimately we're helping them filter out. And
Right.
similarly, when you see the leaderboard here, it's very people get a lot demotivated. Like if I get a 60 score and I see the highest is 86, 90, but that's not true because the highest is AI, right? So that just kills the entire spirit. So these two.
Okay. So genuine candidates are nail its KPIs.
Right. We want to be making sure that if we pass on a candidate, they are actually deserving, because it's unfair that all the other people who were deserving did not get a chance, right?
Understood.
So we are open to more ideas. We are not short of technical expertise, but we're open to ideas.
Yeah, so Next Leap has that hiring manager round, but I think that's not
Yeah.
much scalable.
I was about to tell that Nextleap has that hiring manager system, so that detects a lot of a fraud, cheating process happening there.
What does that mean? Hiring manager round.
Okay, so next leap is what we basically have is there will be 10 AI interviews that should be completed to be qualified for their particular placements. So once we complete those 10 AI interviews, there will be one hiring manager, like an actual person sitting with a bunch of people asking us product questions. Only if he says we are qualified, we will be eligible for their placements.
Okay, having a manual like person in
And after
place.
10 interviews, so that you are sure of.
Yeah, so like 10 interviews, two of each category, like product strategy, metrics. So even if you are doing AI interviews, still you'll get a grasp of like you'll be better after doing those 10 interviews, at least, even
Yeah.
if you hack the system.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So if you want, can I show you that interface what they are using? Or is that too late?
Copyright strike. By next lead.
Didn't get you. What,
Same.
yeah.
But
No,
then
he must be a like a fellow from next year, so he can show you
Yeah,
how
I can show you.
okay, you're a PM fellow, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
No, I think Yukesh, we can take this off the call. The other people are waiting.
Sorry,
right?
sorry. I was too excited. Okay, Yogesh, probably I'll message you and then we can schedule a call.
Sure.
And anybody
I
else
think you
can join. Yeah. Cool.
I think you got the next problem statement for the hackathon.
Yeah, for sure. So we have a lot of ideas coming in for Nailit, and then we really need to prioritize them. Our vision is to make hiring much more skill based, especially for product management. So and actually making people skill based for that as well. So and do you want to announce the Hack 50 and thing?
Yeah. So basically, to all the people who are there in the call, like you have been participating in the challenges for last 2 days. So we have a special announcement for you that we have a special coupon code just for you guys called Hack50. I'll ping it in the chat, which you can use to get 50% off of the Nailit membership. You can get annual membership, monthly membership, or weekly, whatever you would want, and you can apply this coupon code to get 50% off.
It
And
ends.
It ends, it ends tomorrow at midnight. So if you want to use it, just make sure you use it before that deadline.
Yeah.
And to all the winners, that is to all the first position holders of all the solo challenges, as well as to all the team members of the winning team, you will get 1 month free Nailit membership. We will reach out to you to get your to provide you a coupon code, which you can apply to get 100% off on the 1 month Nailit membership.
And we're also looking forward for an inter-college hackathon, probably wherein you can bring your own teams. So if you are in college and you would be interested, given that you make your own team of let's say 15 people, 10 people, you can ping me and we can get that started now. That will be around September end or October.
Yeah, general feedback like a team of 10 or 15 is like really not manageable. And specifically during one day, you have to manage or like the active members are around 6 or 7 only. And that is also like their time constraints and all. I think the team size should be a little less, around 6, 7 people only. Then there is more.
We actually take this into consideration that out of a cohort of let's say 10 people or 15 people, usually 50% are active. So that is why we schedule it like that. And similarly goes for registrations. So for registrations, if X people have registered, usually 25% of them are actually active. So we take that into consideration and form teams. It could be an exception that for a team all of them are active, and I completely understand it could be a chaos.
Yeah,
But
15 people, 15 opinions.
yeah, and all of them just bombarding ideas. I completely relate to it. But that is why we are wanting to be much more aware of the fact that we have 15 people at least, wherein 6 to 7 are active.
Yeah.
So the Nailit team is just 2 of you guys, or there are more people? We are just 2 people. Cool. I think that's all, guys. Happy weekend. I think thank you so much for having us here. And it was a fun weekend. We learned a lot. We genuinely had a lot of bugs. We I've improved the product. We are still improving it, and we're looking forward to build the hacker rank for product managers.
And before we end, just go to the challenges tab, just refresh it. You would see an option to download your participation certificate if you have completed all the 3 challenges. So just click on that, fill a small feedback form, and then you would get your participation certificate. And to all the winners, you can also download your winner certificate as well.
And special call out to Jannu. Jannu, you're very funny, very funny. You just have it from me. Keep going. Cool.
Cool. Thank you guys. I hope you had a fun weekend working on this.
Bye.
Bye-bye.